Hi, so I'm going to make a clip to demonstrate some hand movement drills that we're doing in class. This is, primarily for the members of Tatsumaki Taiko, but, putting these on YouTube for anybody who's interested in learning about Taiko and, improving their skills. So this clip is going to be about a hand movement drill that we do on the horsebeat pattern. So the horsebeat pattern is now, the drill that we use in class for starting to get used to moving your hand on the horse beat is to move the right hand on every other downbeat between the hara, the taiko, and the fuchi, the ka sound, right? So the first pattern is just this. Right, so it's and we also do that left-handed. Right, or right-handed. Okay, you should be able to practice it on both stickings, right and left-handed. Okay. So then we sort of elaborate on that with a drill where we play that pattern 4 times, followed by reaching on every downbeat 8 times. So the second part of the pattern is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we slow that down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or count 8 kas, okay, on the fuchi. All right, so we put those two together. Reach, 2, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, left-handed. Reach, 2, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, counting 8 on the fuchi. Okay, now let's take that and let's apply it. So if I have a setup this way with 2 taiko, you can have your reach be lateral, this left to right, or backwards and forwards, like we were just doing on the fuchi and the taiko. But if you're reaching laterally, you have some hand movement things you have to kind of consider. So let's take the simple one where I'm going to play my primary horse beat on the shime and move my right hand accent to the taiko, right? So do, dong, reach, 2, reach, 3, reach, 4, reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, same exercise we just did here. I'm just doing it between the shime and the taiko. Okay, so that's right-handed, and that's moving my right hand, across to the taiko, right? Let's say my primary horse beat pattern is on the taiko now, and I'm going to reach the shime. So now I have to actually have a crossover reach. So this, takes some practice. Reach, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, or you could stick it left-handed. Reach, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if I were gonna stick it right-handed. So you can see when you're keeping your right hand sticking, moving to your left, you have to cross over. When you're sticking right-handed and moving to your right, it's easy because you're just moving your right hand across. So these are some things you have to practice if you're going to try, applying rhythms to more than one taiko. And you're going to have to consider which way are you reaching, which way is your hand moving. So I like to practice this pattern on the taiko to the ka, to the fuchi, for a forward reach kind of drill, right? So you're reaching forward. Reach, 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 reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm crossing over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm reaching the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is, combining all those different movements from forward to crossing over to back to my right. And that's a good way of, making your hands have to work and keep the rhythm going and not breaking it by disrupting your sticking and your rhythm, your motion, but having to change your hand patterns and keep that same, four times and then 8 times pattern that I was using as a drill, keeping that going, but just changing directions and moving between different taiko. So there's another little thing you guys can practice. I hope that helps. I think this is very important to technique building kind of thing, especially if you want to try to evolve from just playing one taiko into playing several taiko, like in a kit kind of thing, which is becoming popular, I think, in modern taiko playing.